Most men over 50 blame aging for the fatigue, the gut, the brain fog. But there is one type of food making up over half your daily calories that could be quietly driving every one of those problems. Mike used to laugh at those commercials about low energy and trouble sleeping. He figured that stuff was just part of getting older. But lately, mornings hit like a brick. He wakes up groggy, joints stiff, dragging himself through the same routine. His gut has gotten softer, shirt's a little tighter. Some days he can't remember where he put his keys. By mid-afternoon, focus slips away, and he's reaching for another coffee, hoping to shake off the fog. Nights aren't much better. He tosses and turns, waking up at 3 in the morning with his mind racing about bills, work, or nothing at all. Mike is not alone. For a lot of men past 50, these changes show up out of nowhere. The gut that will not budge, the energy crashes, the brain not firing like it used to. Workouts do not hit as hard, recovery takes longer, and confidence starts to dip. Even simple things like walking upstairs or remembering a friend's birthday feel harder than they should. Most guys chalk it up to age, maybe genetics, or just bad luck. But Mike keeps wondering, what if something else is dragging him down? What if these symptoms are not just the price of another birthday? Ultra-processed foods have a way of sneaking into almost every part of a man's routine. The NOVA system, created by nutrition scientist Carlos Montero, calls these products ultra-processed because they are built from industrial ingredients, think extracts, powders, and chemicals, rather than anything you would find growing or grazing on a farm. They are engineered to be cheap, convenient, and nearly impossible to resist. For guys over 50, these foods may be quietly taking over half the calories you eat each day. That is not a one-off. Recent NHANES surveys show adults in their 50s and 60s get about 52% of their daily calories from this stuff. So what are the real culprits? It is not just the obvious junk. Top offenders include sandwiches and burgers from fast food joints, sweet bakery treats like donuts or honey buns, sugary sodas, and bags of chips. Add in white bread, frozen pizzas, microwave meals, breakfast cereals, and packaged desserts. And suddenly it is most of what is quick and easy. A Big Mac, a glazed donut, a can of Coke, a handful of chips, or a bowl of Frosted Flakes. These are the heavy hitters. Each one packs a punch of refined carbohydrates, added sugars, or artificial flavors, often with a side of nostalgia or habit. It is not about blaming one food. It is the pattern, the steady drip of these products, meal after meal, snack after snack. For a lot of men, they are just part of the daily grind. A drive-through lunch, a donut with coffee, a soda after mowing the lawn. But when more than half your calories come from ultra-processed foods, it is not just about taste or convenience anymore. That is when these foods can start to run the show, and your body is left to deal with the fallout. Every time Mike grabs that donut or microwave dinner, his body takes a hit, 5 to be exact. First, blood sugar rockets sky high, then crashes back down, leaving him wiped out and hungry again. That roller coaster can mess with focus, mood, and even memory. Next, all those processed carbs and additives pack on belly fat and make it harder for insulin to do its job. Over time, cells stop listening, and blood sugar stays stubbornly high. Inflammation smolders beneath the surface, measured by markers like C-reactive protein, 15 to 25% higher in people who eat a lot of this stuff. Muscles ache, recovery slows, and the gut feels off. The damage doesn't stop there. Blood vessels get stiff, like rust building in old pipes. Flow-mediated dilation, a test of blood vessel health, can drop by 10 to 20%. Less oxygen gets to muscles and the brain, so workouts feel harder and thinking gets foggier. Hormones start to slide too. Junk food can mess with testosterone and sleep hormones, making it even tougher to feel rested or motivated. Toss in a night of broken sleep, and the cycle repeats. For Mike, it's not just about willpower. The food itself may be quietly stacking the odds against him, one meal at a time. And this is where most men get fooled. Mike always thought he just needed more willpower to say no to the drive-thru or the donut box. But the truth is, these foods are engineered to win. In a landmark 2019 NIH study, researchers put adults in a locked metabolic ward. No sneaking snacks, no cheating. Half ate only ultra-processed foods. The other half got real, unprocessed meals. No one was told to eat less. The result? The ultra-processed group ate over 500 extra calories a day without even realizing it. In just 2 weeks, they gained almost 1 kilogram, about 2 pounds, while the unprocessed group actually lost weight. Same people, same calories offered, totally different outcome. Mike's been blaming himself, but the deck has been stacked from the start. These foods don't just taste good, they hijack hunger signals, trigger cravings, and make it nearly impossible to stop at one bite. Willpower doesn't stand a chance against a system designed to keep you eating. That's why the old advice of just eat less falls flat for so many men. The real trap is invisible, and it's sitting right there in the pantry. Right now, most men over 50 eat more ultra-processed food than real food. Every bite is a choice. Energy or exhaustion. The small stuff matters. Your next meal could change everything. Drop your thoughts below.